Hi there, my name's Bob. I'm one of the helpers here at Cabins. It gives me great pleasure to run you through how you can buy the Plankz token. It's been raised a couple of times recently, with the migration that's happened on Pancakeswap. How do we do it? It's confusing us. So what I want to do is I just want to give you a very simple, easy to follow, step-by-step guide that will enable you to get some of our amazing Plankz tokens. Why are they so amazing? Well, because they have both a frictionless dividend aspect to them, meaning you only need to hodl them in your wallet, whether that's your Trust wallet, whether that's your MetaMask, whether that's your Binance Smart Chain wallet, and they will grow in value, okay? Because when I say they grow in value, I mean they'll grow in amount that you actually hodl, because 3% of each transaction goes out to the people that are hodling in their wallets. The more that you hodl, the more that you'll get on each transaction. So that's really, really good. And of course, we have the burn. We've already burnt over 3 million tokens traditionally through transactions, but also 10 million tokens have been sent to the OX dead address. Now, talking of the OX dead address, we have two concurrent liquidity and exchanges running at the moment on Pancakeswap. The new version 2, which is the all singing, all dancing, sparkly new version, and then the old legacy version. And we are on the legacy version. The reason for this is that as a sign of trust, to build trust with our community in the early days, we sent the ownership of our liquidity to the OX dead address, meaning that we cannot access our liquidity. We cannot change to version 2. We are stuck in version 1 of Pancakeswap, in the legacy version. And that is what is confusing people with regards to buying or selling our Plankz token. Let me run through it with you. We need to go on to pancakeswap.finance and we need to come across to trade. When we've gone to trade, we need to go to exchange because we're looking to buy some Plankz tokens. When we come into the exchange page of Pancakeswap, at the bottom we've got 3 tabs: Help, V1 Old and V2. We need to be on the V1 Old Legacy, so we're going to click V1 Old. We also need to ensure that the correct wallet is connected. Just to disconnect for a second, if I log out, it will show this if your wallet is not connected, the connect tab up the top right hand corner. We're going to connect that and we're going to connect it to MetaMask and our wallet's automatically connected there. So what I want to do now is I want to actually purchase some Plankz tokens. I'm on the right legacy one, the version 1, the old one, look, so you know that it says it in the brackets there, the old. We're going to put in the currency that we wish to use. I heartily recommend that you use BNB, purely for the fact is that BNB is the main currency of the Binance Smart Chain network, so most of the swaps actually go through BNB in some way, shape or form. So that's the high likelihood that's going to go through with no trouble, and it's also the one that we paired our Plankz token with initially. Okay, so that's going to be the one that I'm going to choose today, and I'm going to choose about $200 worth, so 0.15 BNB. And then we are going to select our currency, and a lot of people struggle with this as well. What they do is they type in Plankz, and remember it's Plankz with a Z, not Plankz with an S, and they go, well hang on, it's not coming up, and then they'll try and type in the ticker maybe in capitals and it's still not coming up, and they're going, what's going on? So what we actually need to do is we need to come up and we need to go to our BSC scan. And at BSC scan, if we type in Plankz with the Z, Plankz, we can see that it pops up with the little green logo. Click onto that one, and we can confirm that it's the right one with the 5099 at the back of the contract. So if it's OX9 at the front and 5099, you know you've got the right contract. Copy the address. When we've copied the address, we go back to our Pancakeswap, and then we paste the address into where the search bar at the top here, where you're searching for your token. So then we're going to click onto Plankz, and you can see that we're buying 0.15 worth of Plankz, and it's estimated that we're going to get 320,000 Plankz. Remember, there's going to be a transaction fee. You will get 5% less than the amount that it's suggesting that you will, because of the reflect model of the Plankz token. I'm going to change the slippage, because this is another thing that confuses a lot of people. Often it's 1 or 0.1, and it's just standard, at the bottom here. So when they come to swap, which I'm going to show you now, it says this, insufficient output amount. Can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? So I'm going to cover that for you as well. We need to ensure that we're going more than the 5% for the 5% fee, right, on the transaction. So the transaction fee of 5%, 3% going to holders or hodlers, 1% to the charity wallet, and 1% burn. Remember, that's how we break it down. So we're going to change that by just clicking on the little sliders there. And I'm going to first of all try 5.1%, just to show you that you'll probably still get a fail. But this is 5.1%. This is as tight as you possibly can get to the fee that's included within the transaction. Okay, so 5.1%, and we could go 5.01, but I'm going to try 5.1. I'm going to close that off. I'm going to double check that that's right there. And then we're going to simply swap our BNB for these tokens and see if it goes through. And you can see it won't go through. So what we can do to save us a few, if you want to mess around, you can just raise it up a little bit, and you can try 5.5. And, because this is going to save you a few Plankz or a little bit of BNB. If you can get it as tight as you possibly can, then great. It's gone through on 5.5. We do say to people a lot of the time, put 6 or 7% to ensure it. But if it's gone through on 5.5, that's going to save you a little bit of currency or of your crypto asset. Okay, so we're just going to wait for that to confirm now. And we had 32,000 quoted to us, so we'll have a little look in the wallet and see what comes through. Might be a bit of a delay there. There we go. 32,000 closed. But we know, I think there's about 600 in this wallet anyway. Oh, let's go back up here to our MetaMask, and we'll go down, and we can see there was 600 in there. So we've got 31,000. We've got just under 30,000, right, from the transaction, but they're in our wallet nice and safe. Some people will moan and go, oh, they're not showing. Their wallet will look something like this, right, without the Plankz being there, because they haven't added a custom token. Plankz will not just add. If you try and add token and you type in Plankz, it's not there, right? It's not there. It's not one of the ones that's already within the wallet. So what we have to do once again is we have to come up, if you haven't already got it saved, you have to come up to the BSC scan, take your contract, go back to your MetaMask wallet, and then come down here. We've obviously already got it added, but add token, custom token, and just paste that. As you can see, its token has already been added, but just paste the contract address in there, and then you just put next and add, and that will add the token in, and then it will look something like, when you've done that it'll appear like this. So you can see it then, and then we can of course click onto it, we can send it, and all sorts of other things. So I hope that's been useful to you. The key points of this video is just to remember that you've got to use that version 1. One of the other things that you may find, just to try and cover everything, is that when you're looking to swap your, say, 0.1 BNB here, there may be loads of decimals at the end. And if you've got too many decimals, you need to remove those, because it won't put the transaction through either. So we always say, remove the decimals, make sure that you're on minimum of 5.5 slippage, possibly 6 sometimes, depending. And that you're on the version 1, the old, and then you will be able to buy the Plankz token. Thanks very much for listening, and if there's any questions at all, please ask them. either in the comments here or over on our socials on the Telegram or Twitter, and we'll do our very best to put you right. Take care. Bye-bye.